So your little bender isn't looking like such a good idea under the light of a new day, huh?
No, it isn't, but that's not it.
God bless the
Someone claiming
smoke.
to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire.
Oh, lovely.
So, I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence to back it up. We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm going down there now.
We don't have a lot of time left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
I mean,
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything. We gotta be honest and consistent.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I know.
man, oh man, oh man. What was I gonna say? I had a thought. Oh, because she said that somebody had called in from our tower saying that Delilah knew what started the fire. What regular person would know how to call that in from like a radio? Because I sure as hell wouldn't. You know what I mean? So is it another ranger? Like, is that a possibility? Because another ranger would know how to do that. Also, we went the freaking wrong ass way. Good lord. Okay, let's go back. Alright, so we need to find the other way. The other way from our tower. Should be like the one straight across, I believe. So, is it this path over here? Possibly. That seem right? Yes, it does. Okay, great. Great. Alright. At least we do have our weapon. Our lovely axe. Good lord, that's a long drop. Ouch! My knees. Poor knees. Okay. Head-doke. Right, so go down here.
You didn't actually make that call, right?
No.
To the other lookout. It just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kind of just wish I hadn't.
No. Wait, I couldn't even if I wanted to? That's not...
Of course I didn't. No way. They're trying to pit us against each other.
Yup.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not gonna happen, though.
Thanks, Henry.
You know what? One thing I've forgotten that we've gotten is this damn camera. We should take a picture of this crap. Okay. Use key? What in the hell do you think is down here? What the Did we just get locked in? Are you kidding me?
Delilah, someone locked me in the cave. Is this thing working?
Oh shit.
Delilah, send someone to the cave, please! Can't get any damn reception.
Use. Okay, hold on. So I can either...
Jesus, this is a big cave.
Well, that's a long drop down there. Like a long one. Okay, so I have to go through here. In the hell? Okay. Good gravy, that's a long way down.
It's freezing in here.
Well, it's underground. That's kind of how it goes with caves. Is that light? Can we get up that way? It's light. We can get up that way, right? What?
Is anybody down there?
Why? No. You don't think that that's the boy's shoe, right? The boy and maybe the dad? Or maybe, I don't know. The one that has gone missing that just, well, never, they didn't go missing, they just never, like, showed back up? Oh, no. This is not how I thought this game was gonna go. Are we at the bottom of the cave now? Or... Wait, can I not? Was there literally no way to, like, get to the bottom of that cave? Cause, like, I am extremely intrigued now with the freaking shoe. There was no way of going down there. I just want to make triple duperly sure here. No, there's not. Gosh dang it. Ah. What in the hell? A way to go. Nope. Okay. I don't know how this is, how, okay, let's just say that it is the boy. I'm not getting how that's connected with our whole, you know, they're listening to us thing. I just don't know. Just don't know.
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw
Where the
someone?
hell are we?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus.
So you didn't find anything?
A shoe?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
I don't have any climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
Okay, so I need to head back to our place. I didn't see the anchor. Was I blind? What the hell?
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Yeah, he built himself a real castle.
What? An animal nest? I mean, he literally built like a castle. Counterweight, rope spool, pulley. Oh, this was how to get his backpack back. backpack contains my rope and our camera.
Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh, I'm sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much.
Ryan Goodwin, Hamilton Science Fair, how ham radio waves can use meteors to talk to people far away. What if I told you that you can use meteors in our atmosphere to talk to people far away? Come from our planet to outer... It is possible because of meteor scatter communications. MCS is a radio propagation mode that utilizes the ionized trails of meteors within our atmosphere. Array operator can be used to establish brief communication paths between operators. So maybe that's what was going on by us. Although I find this interesting. Are these your own words, Brian? Interesting. So maybe it was the dad. Maybe the dad. Right?
I found an old school folder. Brian was a hell of a doodler.
Yeah, sure was.
He was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left. It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dumped water on fires, and... I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out, they would have been forced to leave, and... I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was gonna bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
Bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall and a perimeter.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Sorry.
So it says Castle. Why does that look like Jake? Jake and something else? Can I, like, put this back on here? That's cool. I wonder if this is, like, an achievement or something. Could be. Oh, no. What happened? Put back. One more. Looks like I'm still missing some, though. But that's cool, and it looked like this little thing hung right there.
He'd hide out here to read comics. The Black Band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers.
Well, that's fucking dark.
A little. Old paint.
There's some grade A dork contraband here.
You found his pocket protector?
I found I guess, a data sheet for one Gladius Silva, half-elf armor 7.
Classic wizards and wyverns.
Okay.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear, his anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was gonna hide them in a cash box or something and never got around to it. I mean, he left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, it sounds like Ned was pushing him and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Okay, so it says, Dear Ranger, my name is Brian Goodwin. If you found this note, it should be with a bunch of climbing anchors, I hope. Could you do me a favor and please return them to me, Brian Goodwin, in the mail? My address is 55 Foxtrot Lane, North, I don't know what that is, Nebraska. If you tell me your name and address, I'll give you a reward for this. You're probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they're my dad's and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip, so I thought I should pretend to lose them. But if you help me get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Ranger Brian. P.S. The reward will be good.
Well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
Okay. And here's the thing about the radio. Radio Goodwin with Brian and Ned. Past maximum voltage. Interesting but wrong. Not conventional. It had... Okay, is it the dad? Because it would make total sense. So the dad was interested in all these frequencies. Okay.
There's a ham radio schematic here, something Brian was working on.
Yeah, I think that was the one thing Ned did do with him. You know, tinkering on stuff like that.
Okay, and then this one says, Dear Mr. Zackler, I'm with my dad in Lander, Wyoming. It's pretty neat. Dad fished in a spot called Sinks Canyon. Most of Wyoming looks like home in Nebraska, but then there are these mountains and woods when you go far. I'm sorry I can't mow your lawn this summer, but I hope you found a good person to do it instead. Can you write back and tell my dad when school starts, because I don't think he knows. Your friend and neighbor, Brian Goodwin. Dang. Okay, and he never mailed that either.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to, I guess, his neighbor.
What's it say?
That he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh, gosh.
And also he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ned didn't really seem like a, with it dad.
Okay, so I guess that's it. That's all I can do. I've got the anchors, though, so at least I don't have to travel all the way back. I guess I can just go back in the cave and try and find this anchor spot that I apparently completely walked over. So it was here? Well, how do I get up there, though? I'm not sure. Interesting. I have to go this way. There's like no other choice. Is it really not gonna let me down? Huh. Oh my god, it was right here. Okay. I am just blind. Okay.
What do you think is in there?
There's gotta be something. Why else try to kill me? I don't know, really. I mean, we gotta find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
Bashed your head in with a rock or
Yep.
chopped you up with a
Are you serious with this shit right now?
hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
No. Yes, I know.
Honestly, I just want to know. I want to know what is worth doing everything that's been done to us.
Yeah, me too. And not going to jail would be a nice kicker.
I am interested to know, like, why is it us? Why did... Because I really truly believe that it is the dad. Like, there's no doubt. It's Ned. So why us out of everyone?
Oh, also, those girls turned up.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like you didn't kill them. took
course
some
not.
farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and landed in jail.
Yep.
Dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, we've got enough unanswered shit to answer for, I'd say.
All right. Well, we are back here. Did get that one right? Yes, we did. It's super dark. We've been in here? Yes, okay. I was about to say, good gravy. Okay. Maybe we won't get locked in this time. So now we're looking for an anchor. Or a spot for an anchor. Is it here somewhere by any chance? I mean, that would be a good spot to go down. Yes. Okay. I have a feeling that this little boy is down here, and I'm sure it was probably an accident. He didn't like to climb anyways, and I don't know, maybe the dad went insane. He already had PTSD. Just don't understand why he's doing it to us, though, as to why. I don't know. I don't know why. Good Lord, I thought that was something, but it's not. Okay. This cave is pretty dang big, that's for sure. Oh, I don't like this music. Oh boy.
Ah, shit. You... Oh, God. You're Brian Goodwin. Oh, no. God. Poor kid.
Yep. This is gonna be really gruesome, guys, and I apologize, but gotta have some evidence. Oh boy.
Your stuff gave out.
Yup.
Oh, you poor fucking kid.
A long way to fall too. And I don't think you had anyone around either. My God. Broken climbing gear. Pitiful. Do you think... But the dad had to have known where the boy was, right? Why not give him a proper burial or something? Or just, like I said, maybe he just couldn't face it. I don't know. Maybe just his PTSD got the best of him, or... I don't know, because I think about what the dad would have thought, and then maybe the dad thought, oh, then people are gonna blame me, thinking that I killed my son. The whole thing is, I'm a firm believer that people need to be put to rest, and that poor boy is not put to rest down at the bottom of this cave. I don't care what you have to do. Child needs to be put to rest. Very, very pitiful. Wow, this is a big cave. Oh my God, and he fell all that way. Okay, so what do we need to do? Report this to Delilah, or... I don't even know what to do. I need to call in and report a body's been found. back to where we were? Or... I think we kind of might be. Oh, no, this is a different way down, but okay. Alright, so let's go back here and let's go up and report this. That fire is getting bad.
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
You need to call search and rescue.
What?
There's a body in the cave. It's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me. How does that... What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
No, I think it was an incident.
I think that's just what it was. I mean, he was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out. Whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about him. I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm so sorry.
He'd be alive if I had told someone he was out here. I don't know where he'd be, but I can assure you it would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave. There's nothing to say. Hike back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
Damn. Wow. Pack up belongings. Oh, me, oh, me. Do we just keep everything? I don't know.
You see that plane?
No, I was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Is this the Flapjack fire, or the site fire, or...
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster. They're renaming it after my lookout. You about packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec, you know, about things?
About what?
I mean...
About how all this stuff is connected. The surveillance, the Goodwins, Brian's death.
Look, I don't know what to say, okay? It's like the universe cooked up the cruelest thing to have happen. Does it connect to everything else? I don't know. I don't know if I even want to.
Of course you do. There's got to be a reason.
Does there?
Maybe. Maybe not. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, fuck. For starters, I guess you could find the source of that signal.
Holy crap. Yeah. Oh my god.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever was listening to us, whoever made the tape.
Okay. Yeah,
Or maybe it's a
look,
deer.
You should pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
All right, look, if something happens...
I'll remember you.
I was hoping you'd have a backup plan or something.
Yeah, okay, I'm probably gonna move to Canada. Ontario, maybe.
No, I meant if something happens to me.
Right, if you don't find out who made the tape and I have to hit the road.
Forget it.
Be safe, Henry.
Oh my goodness. I know it's supposed to be a little funny, you know, but my goodness, we just found a dead body in the woods of a child. Well, in a cave, not really the woods, but... Jeez, this fire is bad. So this way? Am I getting any close? hell was that? Like a bell?
What's your status?
I think I'm getting close.
Alright, well, I just got word that they are coming to get us. My place.
You sound worried.
No, it's just...
Brian?
I'll coordinate with the evac team and let you know when to head towards the tram. It's north. Far. Past where you found that cut back in May. There's an emergency tram out there that will let you hike to the rendezvous point at my lookout.
Okay. I guess I'm going down here. I would not be doing this when there is that type of fire outside. Heck no. Nope. I'd stay my butt right inside my little tower. Oh, it is going off now. Oh boy, I don't like this. Where is it? Oh.
Someone left a rope for me to climb up. I'm down near the lake.
How do you know it's for you?
Oh, because it
There's a
says my
tracking
name.
collar tied to it. Someone was leading me here. And there's another tape.
Oh my god, Henry.
So it is a collar. So they are meant for animals. Can I listen to it?
Yeah, hi, Henry. Hey, you better find this before it burns up. We've been causing each other a lot of headaches. Now I gotta go stake out a site that's as fit for living as the one you're about to find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave, for croc's sake. I've been up here for 3 years. I kept it cozy. Winters are harsh as hell, and I ran out of books. But I got that antenna rigged up, and Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip. I kinda get why Brian took to her. About a week ago, I stopped worrying about you finding anything out, and that's right when everything went shithouse with you two. You guys don't know anything about having kids. All right, nobody knows nothing. It ain't Andy and Opie walking down the lake to fish every afternoon. It ain't Mayberry. But you gotta know I didn't kill him. All right, we were climbing. I was teaching him. Brian was uneducated in the way to do anything. He just fucking didn't sink his anchor the right way. You know, I thought about going back, having to answer questions, and having to get him put in the ground, and I didn't see the point. Don't come looking for me. Sorry about your wife.
We found the surveillance operation.
Okay, what does that mean? What is it?
It was Ned Goodwin. He was the one listening to us. Just him.
Ned Goodwin. He made the tape?
Yeah. He's gone. He's deeper into the Shoshone. He doesn't want anyone to know he's out here.
Because he killed Brian. Because
No.
he killed his fucking son.
No, we didn't.
He's got a survival bunker with radios and everything. He made it all up.
You
Poor kid.
need to get back here. They say the helicopters are making rounds.
Okay.
I mean, that kind of answered my question as to, you know, because my whole thing is why didn't you just bury your kid? But he just doesn't see the point in it, which I disagree. I do. Oh, there's the sleeping bag from the teens campsite. Yep. Oh, and the magazine's from the teens campsite too. Uh-huh. Yep, so these are his ones that he messed up. Yep, then he went to say never married, but he didn't or whatever, maybe he didn't capitalize it, whoever knows. Research site, how to break in. This is the Wapiti station, staff returns August. Return borrowed equipment, erase H&D evidence. So Henry and, okay, leave no trace. I don't think he was planning on burning that place up either. This was the one for Henry. So he had his own typewriter.
Goodwin was the one who wrote the reports I found at the site.
Wow. Am I stuck? Hello? Hello? Oh shit. This is not good. I am stuck. I cannot move. Holy crap, I literally cannot move any which way. Okay. Okay, now that I'm unstuck, what is this? Winter needs 1889, so propane, boards, backup firewood, food. Oh, some of it's buried. Interesting. Winter jackets, blankets, matches, books, battery power, socks, boots, duct tape, elk skin. Summer weight goal, 35 pounds. Well, he's definitely become a survivalist.
You should see some of the stuff he was working on. I guess he had a lot of time on his hands.
I love the Molman propane.
This boombox looks familiar.
That's the girl's boombox.
From the girls.
Yeah. He was rigging up stolen batteries to keep his stuff going.
Steven's room. 9 lives.
He's got a radio base station up here. He was listening to us on that.
Okay. Then what are these? First ranger fly fishing at J Lake. Minder rainbows hitting cadflies. Saw Mama Grizz on morning hike. Water stocks good, smoking trout while hiker's gone. BG birthday, saw first ranger of the year. Haven't left base in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, stir crazy. Big hike tomorrow, care. New lookout. Henry. Saw 2F coming out of cave. D calling for hiker's list. Delay her, she'll forget. Okay. Hiked. Severed radio comm. D never called for hiker list. Re-rigged Delano to pick up dual frequency. Gonna hear D into F. Okay. So that was when we asked her to get like a list of the hikers in the area, and I guess she never did that. 2F hiked by cave, he seemed less interested. 2F Jules, Julia. Haven't seen Mama Grizz in 2 months. D drunk again. So he's writing down like the whole Whole conversation, I guess. I get that one. Scout migration due to fire. Do not want to leave. Reminder, hide supplies from migration. Observe and be ready to leave. Start working on reports. Record of all comms. Vandalize. Try to make remote recording device. Uni research site. Move. Pit against each other. So he was trying to get us to go against each other, but that did not work at all. Stakes too high. No one will believe B was happy. Make D into F less believable. Crazy, like wife, not good guy. They heard me. Fully believe there is a program. Use this. Reports final. Make sure they find them. He almost caught me at the site. Reports worked. Recorded call. Used for leverage. Found supplies. How? He's gone. Can't let 2F find B. So maybe we weren't supposed to find the supplies and have the keys. He didn't want us to go in the cave. So that was by total accident.
He had quite the view.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you want me to say.
No, I understand.
We're in the middle of a fire that is at 22,000 acres and growing fast.
It's gonna burn all of this up.
Well, take a picture if you're so keen to remember it.
You're not?
I don't know.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Just to have it, I guess, as evidence too, you know? You just never know. Okay. So then what do we need to do? Go on home? I don't even know where the hell we are. Yeah, I guess. This is not good to breathe. All of this smoke. You know it can't be good to breathe. I hear a helicopter. We better get the hell out of here. Don't tell me that we're gonna like miss our chance or some crap. I'd be pissed. Alright. Now which way? We're all the way over here. Do we need to go this way? Yes. Alright. Wait, am I supposed to... Oh, shit. My bad. I was going back to our place, but we literally need to hike north. Okay. So we need to go, I guess, across. Use that evacuation thing. I can't even find it again. So we'll
I know I
see.
should be relieved. Relieved that there's no evidence of us starting that fire. Relieved that we're not crazy. That there wasn't some conspiracy. But I'm not. He was a sweet kid. With a shitty father who hid out here like a coward after dumping him in a hole.
Well, he didn't really dump him. It just happened.
Lila, I think it was an accident. And I don't think Ned meant to kill him.
We don't know what happened for sure.
Ned wanted his son to be able to climb and do the sorts of things he did himself, but Brian couldn't.
And how'd that turn out, Henry? I'm sorry.
Things happen.
God, it would have been so easy to tell the truth and have him sent home. I can't stop thinking about it.
Well, it's not your fault either.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Well, she
Yes,
did.
I did. And now I've got to decide whether I tell people that he's down there so they can retrieve the body or not. And if I do, I'm going to be asked about Ned Goodwin.
Dee? that a helicopter?
Yeah, hold on. Hey. No, there's one more. Yes, here, yeah. Yeah, he's coming. Okay, 1 second. Hey, they're here, but they're making rounds. They'll come back. I think I'm gonna go with them.
D. What if they don't come back for me?
They'll come back. That's their job.
Just what if we missed something about, something, I don't know.
Henry, you're tired. There's nothing big going on. They'll come back for you.
Just wait.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. If you have to.
I have to. Hike safe.
I mean, she'll do whatever that she thinks that she needs to do, and I understand the whole thing. Because, I mean... No, you can't necessarily trust these people. I mean, when your life depends on somebody else, it's a little hard to trust someone. Because, you know, we're... As humans, we're just meant to be like, you know... We trust ourselves, and that's about it. So it's a little hard to trust somebody else. I get that. You know, that as to why we're like, are they gonna come back? Alright, this is the right way, correct? Yes. Just gotta find my way up there. Don't leave me. Alright, I know it was up here on the hill somewhere. I don't know where Ned is gonna go, though. It's gonna burn this whole damn area. Alright, so where am I at now? Which way? This way? Guess so. Alright, this should be it. Like, we should be, like, right here. So, let's see. Supply drop, and then... I believe it's up here? Should be, anyways. Yup. And it's waiting here for us.
Hey, I'm at the evac spot near the ravine. Delilah, are you there? Delilah?
Are we over here now? Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Have a good time. Oh, Lord. Very girly over here, I see. What is that? Okay. And the only reason I said girly was the little flowers in the bathroom. It's just, it's like the woman's touch, you know what I mean? Alright. Well. Apparently I'm very hungry. I'm eating everything. Oh, can I do this? Can I like call for somebody?
Hello?
There's our
Is anybody there?
picture of us.
Hi. Yeah, it's me. I'm back at the staging area near the trailhead. I think I see your truck.
Red? Colorado plates?
Yeah. It's a piece of shit.
Hey, that's a man's pickup you're talking about.
I think there might be a raccoon living in it.
Make sure he's comfy, I guess.
Hey, it shouldn't take long for the helicopter to reach you.
Okay.
Oh my god, she
There's
was
a
the one
debrief
stealing
in
the
a situation
sign.
like this. Lots of questions.
Shit. So, taking stock, we found out an old lookout killed his only son and decided to become a lonely hermit.
Yes.
And we prevented one fire?
Basically started another.
Okay, so that's a wash.
Oh, I'll have to figure out what I'm doing every summer from now on that isn't this.
You're not coming back?
No. And you'll have to... I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what's next.
Tell you what, why don't you choose for me and I'll choose for you?
All right, sure. Maybe. Well, you'd make a great shrink.
Are you kidding me? You spent 10 weeks with me and God knows how much therapy it's gonna take to undo this experience.
True.
Well, you're a good conversationalist, I guess.
Thanks. I try.
I mean, you definitely still have some stuff to learn at shrink school, like a lot of stuff.
Noted.
So, what about me then?
I think you should go to Julia, and then you can figure it out. Maybe
Agreed.
put that typewriter to good use. Give me a sexy accent or something if you write about this.
Yeah.
You gotta go see her.
I completely agree with her.
Yeah, sure.
Henry, Look, you came out to put your memories behind you, and they're still right there in front of you.
You're right. I mean, I think you're right.
Good.
When I get back, maybe I could,
We shouldn't focus on this summer. Next year we'll roll around, and then the year after that, and then it's just, I don't know. My Aunt Judy called it a pause in the hallway of time.
Did your Aunt Judy smoke a lot of pot?
Yeah?
Well, you should try to take her advice, too.
Yeah, we'll see.
There's the helicopter.
They'll land back where you hiked up. Good luck, Henry.
Okay.
You too. Good luck.
No. Henry, you keep it for yourself, okay? Bye, Hank.
There's their helicopter. Alright, let's get the hell up out of here. Because this is an experience like none other. Hello? Yes, save me. Wow. Alright, that was Firewatch. Alright, I have quite a bit to say about this game, so let's get into this. Let me start off by saying how stunning the graphics of this game are. I think we can all agree upon that, even though this story is very narrative driven, and it does play a little bit like a walking simulator. The scenery that you get to see throughout the game just never gets old. It just never makes like the most boring moment boring. Does that make sense? Maybe. The voice acting is great as well. It truly gives the impression of these two adult people dealing with their own stuff, finding each other, and trying to deal with this crazy situation that they have found themselves a part of. Now for the storyline, I actually find it quite clever. The ending is not something that you can imagine when you first start playing the game. I don't even think I start questioning the narrative of it being Ned until maybe it had to have been way past the halfway point of the game. So in that way, it's a unique but very sad twist. That being said, there was a few things that really irked me a little bit, and it's not so much the storyline, it's just, I guess, the game options, the game choices that you can make. The one I'm talking about mostly is the flirting. I felt like almost all of the conversations between Delilah and Henry had that option to be flirtatious. So in that way, I felt like it was pushing a little too much for that. But then again, this is a story about two seemingly guilt-ridden people who are both running away from their problems in their own ways. Both Delilah and Henry are out in the middle of the wilderness, only connected to each other via their walkie-talkies. They're physically separated by that canyon that we end up crossing over towards the end of the game. So putting myself in the shoes of, I'm sure, two very lonely individuals who lack that emotional human connection, then yes, I can understand why the game pushes the flirting aspect of it. So honestly, I really did not play as the character in my playthrough, and I am 100% honest in that. I was way too into my morality to do so. I'm a very moral person. I don't like the idea of someone getting into another relationship, whether that be emotional or physical, without taking care of or closing, the chapter on their current relationship first. So this might sound like I'm getting way too into these characters. I know they're just video game characters, but still. And I do try and play all of the games like, just play it as the character. Yeah, I did not do that in this one, and that's my own bad. So, in regard to the ending I got, I don't think it's bad at all. I do think Henry needed to go back to his wife, and he had several decisions to make regarding her. It left the door open for Delilah to possibly come and visit in the future, when they both kind of figured some things out. I don't necessarily think that relationship would ever work out in the end. It's just one of those that is really just based on circumstance, in my opinion. And with the whole dynamic of what took place, I'm talking there was a lot of mistrust, there was some lying, of course, finding poor Brian's body, the fire, like all of it just doesn't give a good base for a relationship of any kind, even a friend. That being said, with the mistrust and stuff, Ned really wanted to discredit the both of them to each other, so there was a lot of mistrust going on. I'm just gonna say it. I found Delilah to be a little sketchy there at the beginning. I kind of grew out of that, but yeah, there was some things that I find a little odd. I don't know why, out of all the Rangers in the past, that she seemed to latch on to liking Henry. I mean, that could just be because none of the others wanted to talk to her. I don't know. But it's kind of mixed with other things she says throughout the game. So I believe at one point I told her to report the girls missing. Like that we did see them, and of course nothing happened. And then what did she do? She reported not seeing them at all. Which, that completely puts Henry up shit creek more than her, because the girls were never on her side of the Shoshone. They were on Henry's. So right there, that gave me the insight that Delilah might not have Henry's best interest at heart. 2, when we see the man on the cliff, which we now know was Ned, we asked who else was out there, and I think she said she'd call somebody and get a list of people. Did she? Nope. We found that out from Ned's little stalking he did. She said that she never had called, so I don't know. You could use the excuse of maybe she was drunk that night, or who knows, but really that's all that it is. It's an excuse, you know? And also, we obviously know she was on our side of the Shoshone at some given point. Maybe it was before we even arrived there, who knows? But she had the sign from Pork Pond. So she could have made her way over to see Henry if she really wanted to. I'm just saying. I don't know. Okay, even though it sounds like I'm hating on Delilah, I actually really don't think she's a bad person at all. I think that Henry and her have a lot in common that way. Okay, now that I'm done with my little rant, I do want to say this game does a great job in the suspense. You have to put yourselves in their shoes. These are both two people who have only spoken via walkie-talkie, never face-to-face. You know, they're both, like, connected instantly just because of the fact that I think they're longing for that connection. But like I mentioned before, that kind of gives the perfect setting for mistrust if you let it. So let's not forget that they are in the middle of the freaking woods. So there's a lot to be afraid of. Noises, the mysterious research camp, you know, very small events with very simple explanations begin to seem very ominous, and things are out to get them. It's almost a snowball effect, and neither one of them seem to be able to pull one another back to reality. At least that's kind of how I seen it. But yeah, the last thing I want to mention, and I can't really seem to find an answer to this anywhere, but what happened to Brian's body? Did Delilah call search and rescue or not? I mean, the only reason why I hesitate is because of the fact that she said she'll do things in the past and then she didn't do them. So, I don't know, did she? And then, I mean, she said that she would do a debriefing, or she would go through a debriefing, but that really doesn't clarify anything. And I suppose if Brian's body was left down there, I don't know, would it burn in the fire? I mean, that's pretty far down there. I guess it's a possibility, though. I don't know. Who knows? I really just hope that that poor boy finally got put to rest like he should have been in the first place. That's darn right pitiful. Alright, I think that that's where I'm going to leave this off. I could go on talking about this for a lot longer, but I think I've rambled on for long enough. So, yeah. I hope that you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you guys all again next time. Goodbye.